marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Ready to get this game started, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Dory Jackson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Dory Jackson on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Dak to the air here. Fits it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just third down now.
You know, you give your guy a chance to make a play. Those defenders, they're paid to win those battles, too. Provided plenty of contact to make sure that ball wasn't caught.
To the air on third and long. And to the ground it goes, so an incomplete pass brings us to fourth down. And we talked about it earlier, brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Starts his return from the 23. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Look at this, 3 tight ends to the right on his first and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That run may not have gotten you at first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. They stick with McCaffrey. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Saints adding an extra DB. This is third down. To throw is Prescott. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock. Continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Dak. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Falcons. Christian McCaffrey, a 42-yard score. Yeah, it's been almost a full month since they've been on the right side of an outcome, Brock. Got to imagine that early touchdown is a big relief for these guys.
Oh, you think so?
I do, totally, Frank.
Yeah, for everybody, because everybody in that building's been miserable in this losing streak.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And that return ends as he goes out of bounds. That gave them great field position down inside the 30.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work and the field position already done.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Falcons' 19-yard line.
Quick throw completed by May. And give him the first down. Lines up with about 6 on that play before he was stopped. Well, I think we all know, Brock, these guys are in for a challenge, trying to keep him contained, because what happened to him a week ago, as quiet as he was, well, that's not an easy thing to do.
No, it's not. And when you come off of a game like that in a practice week, you know you've got to get your best players involved. So while held in check a week ago, it could be a different kind of challenge in this one.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Connects with Adams again. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal. Well, last week he was one of the many guys held in check in that loss, right, Brock? But there's an early catch towards a hopefully better overall effort in this one.
Ultimate team sport. It's never about any individual, but it's about the whole group. A lot of people got to step up.
And he's in for the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
Extra point.
Send right down the middle and good. And our score 14-7 now here in the first.
14. Falcons 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Prescott. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Tremaine Edmunds has it.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Here's May. Puts his body on the line, and he got it! Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Saints first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mitchell off the pistol give. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense up to the line fast.
10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now, they need 7. Here's May to the air. Escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer. So roughing the passer gifts them a first and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard on first and goal. Still 4 yards to go on second.
I think you felt what I felt up here in the booth, Kate. A little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of desperation. Brought a little extra force with that tackle.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Mitchell. Will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Now from back at the 7. Here's third and goal. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Here's Mitchell again. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game. What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. First and 10, offense going 3 tight ends to the left. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Second down, here's Dak. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Tremaine Edmonds has it.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception, just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. May. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. And goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. He's going to score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Devontae Adams, his 3rd of the year. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Back to throw. Here's Dak. And he's going to go down deep on his own side at about the 42. And that will now make it 2nd and 20 to go.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Rolling on 2nd down. Prescott. He's in trouble, and it's another one. They drop it. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Going long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And the last time he kicked it, it was taken back for 6. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
11-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
Now May on
line.
2nd down. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Okay, that ground game has been an afterthought so far, and that play tells me that is not going to change anytime soon.
No, you don't want to get one-dimensional, though. I know that's easy for me to teach and preach up here from the booth, but on the field, they've got to find some level of execution.
They go play action. Here's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Santos now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And Lee now down to 10.
24. Falcons 14. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. A give to Mitchell, running left. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down New Orleans.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Again, this is Mitchell, and he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. 2nd down and just 2. Running it after the penalty. He's going to be hauled down after a small pickup. Maybe got 4 yards there. And that is going to be 1st down Saints. RPO here, quick throw, grabbed by Flowers. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Saints 1st down.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Finds a big lane. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Working quickly here.
12 more yards. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Makes the catch. And there it is. Touchdown, Saints. Zay Flowers. And that is touchdown number 20 of his NFL career. Pinheiro there to tack on the extra point. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
31. Falcons 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Prescott to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. Big gain downfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 32 yards. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Now Prescott. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Saints' 39-yard line.
Prescott will look to throw. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. put a stop to that design keeper, but not before he picks up 5. That is enough for the first. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Dak to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. It goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Max Melton with the INT. And the Saints will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. May now. Caught by Theo Johnson. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. And that is going to give the Saints a 1st down.
A gain of 19
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
May looking to throw. A massive shot towards the end zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Saints.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. Makes this a 24-point ball game.
Falcons 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Jackson now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Zone read here and give to Mitchell. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Working on 2nd down. May buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Made a throw it. It's cut left side by Mitchell. There's the stop. Damage finally comes to an end after a 17-yard pickup. And it's going to be first down New Orleans.
17 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's May to the air. Finds his man over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense in a hurry up here.
Yards. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing is May. Finding Flowers. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Quick throw completed by May. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. Just continuing to grind him down, Brock. That is exactly what you want to do with a lead like this in the second half. You want long, sustained drives.
Because it really serves 2 purposes, right, Kate? Number 1, it helps you build, hopefully, some points on that board. But just as importantly, you're playing keep away, and that other side's not getting to touch the rock.
The first carry now, Brashard Smith. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New Orleans. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Jackson now to return it. Dodges another stop. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Prescott set to pass. Ooh, the look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me this, always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You
Yeah.
got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on first.
And they try him again, but this one is also incomplete. The defense stayed focused on him after that last play, Brock. There to break it up. It's 3rd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throw here, third down. Look at that power, deep left side. And they pick him off again! And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Mitchell up the middle. Has a hole left, room to run. There it is, touchdown New Orleans.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And they continue piling onto this lead.
Falcons 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Dak to the air here. And they pick him off again. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. This is Mitchell. Shoots away from one. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
The give now to Mitchell. And when I get to it behind the line, and he loses the football. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Mitchell. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that is going to be first down Saints.
A 7-yard gain.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Here's May. He's got it near the 10. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
That's another Saints first down.
And in as he finishes it on the keeper. Touchdown Saints. Drake May. That is his 5th total touchdown in this one. He's now just 1 away from a single game record. Point after tries, good by Pinheiro. And the blowout here continues.
The score, Saints 59, Falcons 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They've got the first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Now here's Prescott. A quick slant. Here's Laporta. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. Now, this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
That's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And this one easily has them the first down. Good call. Picking up 9, keeping the offense out there.
And the Falcon first down.
Here's Dak. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different pair. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but in what gets really tough right here in game action.
Second down coming from Prescott. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. So the frustration spilling over a little bit on that play, Brock, choosing to just get rid of it, even though we did have a receiver in the area.
Yeah, I think that's right. You know, I'll co-sign on that. Frustrating. It's just been that kind of ball game, just not in any rhythm. Really, the defense dictating so much.
Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Okay, I would characterize this one as a clunker. I mean, just in every way, and especially here in the second half. This defense has just dominated this poor offense.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
When the drive nearly ends on the first play, he had the interception but dropped it. That means it's 2nd down.
I'm going to guess a time or two as you call those hoops games on the hardwood, you've said heat check. Oh, that's a heat check. He's made a bunch of shots, and he's taken that one from afar. Kate, that's equivalent right there. With 3 touchdown passes in his pocket, that was a heat check into coverage.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense up to the line fast.
On the tackle. That's a gain of 7.
Made out a throw on third.
And 3.
He finds Adams, complete. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he gets home. Touchdown, New Orleans. Davante Adams, his 6th of the year, 2nd in this game. Pinheiro there to tack on the extra point. Yeah, I'm not sure it's needed, Brock, but they add another to their lead.
Falcons 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jackson on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. He was able to scramble through for a 10-yard gain there. That gets them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
From the gun, McCaffrey fights his way through a tackle. And a nice stop here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex.
Yeah.
You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Trying to get it on the keeper. And they get what they needed here, and then some, Brock, as they convert on this 4th down with ease.
Winning, losing, tied, driving for the win. If you're running it on 4th down in the 4th quarter, Kate, you had better be sure you can make that marker.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Falcons trying to do some window dressing. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Going run again with McCaffrey. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. A great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker,
yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Complete beyond the marker. We'll have the 1st down and even more. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Santos now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Send right down the middle and good. And that takes another one off this deficit.
66. Falcons 21. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Connects on the crosser. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Dak to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Yet another highlight in a game with so many of them. 30 yards.
1st down.
Prescott will look to throw. That's Laporta again. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Prescott to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Had a man in the area, Brock, but correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he was trying to hit him there. It looked like he was just getting rid of that football.
I'm not going to correct you. You're right. And that's really a compliment to this defense. You saw the guy. He had his man, but the coverage, well, it was too good, and he didn't trust that throw.
Throwing on 2nd down, Prescott. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. They've got to figure things out on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he's going to be brought down back at the 34-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
And it's 4th down.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They're going to pass it here. It's caught left side by Mitchell. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
48-yard line.
Just about done here. Only 9 seconds remaining. Throwing on 2nd. May. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. three-point try now from Pinheiro. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And yep, go ahead and add another point to their lead.
Falcons 21. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our lasting image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. So it's a win for the Saints. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.